Tampa Bay's Information Center. This is 10 Connects News this morning.
And welcome back. You know, teens seem to be facing more and more pressure these days, and sometimes that even can include helping out the family during these tough economic times. Well, author Mark Hansen wrote the book Success 101 for Teens, 7 Traits for a Winning Life, and he is gracious enough to be live in studio with us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you very much.
And we talk about the 7 traits, and they're not just 7 traits you studied, they're 7 traits you lived.
That's correct.
Can you give us a little bit of your backstory?
I sure can. I was hit by a car when I was 7 years old, put me in a coma for the next 8 days. I had seizures for the next 9 years. When I came out of the coma, I was paralyzed on the left side of my body, told by a doctor I would never be able to drive a car. A psychologist told my mother I'd never be college material. Wasn't able to walk or talk. When I came out of that coma, I was, had to work through many years. These 7 traits that I've written about in Success 101 for Teens work, and they work every time. And that's,
tell us about some of the traits.
Sure, let's go through them. Determination, responsibility, confidence, love, persistence, dreams, and attitude.
Yeah, and when you're talking about teenagers, though, that can be a really tough age because you feel like the world is working against you.
Correct, but when we think back about our own experience that we have, first time we learned how to ride a bike, we fell off, we got back up over and over again until we learned how to ride that bike, and many other experiences. Learning from those experiences, and these 7 traits that I've mentioned will work every single time.
Why does it seem so tough for teenagers right now? Because, you listen to people who grew up in another era and they go, oh, I didn't have this to worry about when I was a kid. I got to be a kid. It seems like teenagers don't get to be teenagers anymore.
Well, there's many experiences that all teenagers go through, and we certainly have a larger viewership with media outreach today than we had many years ago. So there are many different factors involved, many different experiences, and when teenagers looking for jobs, knowing what they like, what they're good at, are 2 excellent things to know up front to help you in that journey.
Yeah, that's for sure. And for, we're on early this morning, and there are teenagers who are getting ready to go to school, to get on that school bus, and they may be facing some tough times now. Give us a little something for them to get them out the door this morning that will carry them through the day today.
Sure. When I talk about dreams, putting your dreams in color, the big picture, begin with the end in mind, what's important to you, and carrying through on that, doing what you do and moving forward with what is on your mind and pursuing that.
Yeah, okay, so the book is called Success 101 for Teens. Mark Hansen, is it in stores right now?
It sure is, and the website is success101forteens.com.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll put this interview and some more information online.